Welcome back. This is Asterion from Asterion Gaming. Today we're running the dungeon known as Azjol-nerub. This was basically a big dungeon that you could access the moment you got into Dragonblight. As you can see, we have Nerubians handing out quests. The quest this one gives out is to kill the final boss, get a talisman from the first, and destroy a few corrupted eggs. Let's go ahead and get into this. Now you can see these are actually the undead Nubians. Now you see the eggs you need to destroy are pretty much right here in the first boss room. There's also herbalism nodes in this dungeon for you to access. Now this boss fight was kind of technically a gauntlet fight, but I could take everything out in one shot. But basically you would have each group of these watchers pulled one by one, and then you would go after the gate watcher. I see, all you have to do is destroy 6 eggs. Now for the boss here, we're just going to activate my aura.
This kingdom belongs to the Scourge. Only the dead may enter. Lost the capacity.
Now as you can see, you can actually skin this guy here. Now we come down to the next boss room. But the problem is, it's a bit of a gauntlet fight. As you can see, Hellrox is down there fighting the undead Nubians to try to come up. After a while, Hellrox will come up here and you can fight it. But there's actually an achievement to take down the spider before it gets up here and webs these entrances shut to stop the spawning. Now to do that, we usually would pull right here and try to burst and burn down the boss, because it has I believe it's the boss's poison ability that if someone dies, it heals. And the problem is the ads count because they get the poison too, so the boss could get healed while you're fighting. So you have to focus fire the boss, not the ads, because the ads will technically focus on the boss too. But since we're able to just come right to here, we can take out this boss. Now you see, that's the poison on them, that as they die, the boss heals.
I need to get closer.
Now, once the boss is dead, the ads will stop spawning after a while. As you can see, they're still coming a little, but once the boss is dead, everything stops spawning. Now this little room here to get in, you just drop into here. You can easily just skip all these mobs right here and just jump down the next hole. And as you see, you can't open up that web, unfortunately. Now, as you can see, since I'm on a demon hunter, we can glide down, and you can take a nice look at some of this stuff. Because normally you just fall straight down and you don't get to look at it. So now you can actually see some of the design work that went into here. See, that used to be a bridge. Some of the plant life down here in their kingdom of the Nubians. Kind of want to get one of those right here. Now as we're falling down, we're coming down to the closer spot near the boss. Now there will be a few mobs to fight. Now these guys you want to focus fire because if I remember right, these prime guards can actually steal your damage. They can lower your damage while increasing theirs. So you want to focus fire one at a time. But I can just throw a glaive at them and they're not going to get near me. Now, Anubarak here, if you remember that from Warcraft. This isn't the first time you'll see him. I don't want to relieve any spoilers. This is the first time you'll see him here. But you guys will meet him again later on in the expansion. Because Arthas loves raising back people up from the dead. Again and again. Now for this boss, periodically he'll burrow underground. And the ground will start rumbling. All you have to do is move out of the spot where the ground's rumbling so you don't get hit by the spikes. During that time, adds will spawn in. You have flyers, regular ground units, little spitters. Just kill them while avoiding Nubarak's spikes. And it's basically the mechanics for this fight. As for me, I think I'm just going to throw a glaive at him again.
Eternal agony awaits my friend. I shall feast on their flesh.
As you see, we're in the second phase of the fight, where now ads are just going to start spawning. And as you can see, the ground's rumbling. We're going to actually stand here and let him hit us. See? If you don't move out of the ground, his spikes will get you. Now you just got to fight these ads. Try to down him before he resurfaces on you. And it looks like I just hit another rep level on this character for the Horde Expedition. Which, if you ever wanted to get the Mechano Hog, you need to get exalted with them in order to get the schematic for your engineer. Nowadays, the mats are pretty easy to get. It's just, I believe he needs Titan Steel, so you might have to wait a day or two in order to make that.
Never thought I would be free of him.
And then, at the end of the dungeon, the quest giver will come up, and you can hand in your quest that you've received. And then the exit is straight out here. It'll take you right outside the portal entrance. Well, that's been Azjol-nerub. This has been Asterion from Asterion Gaming saying, please like and subscribe to the channel. I will see you guys in the next one.